Good morning, everybody. We're here with Robin Dean, the world's first supermarket beekeeper, and I just wanted to ask him, what exactly will you be doing for Sainsbury's, Robin?
Well, Sainsbury's have taken the very forward-looking step of supplying bee hotels on a number of stores. The first phase is within the M25 ring. We're hoping that it'll move further outwards onto other Sainsbury's stores, but one of the difficulties, as everybody would have noticed from the media coverage, is there is a serious decline of bees across the world, and this is an attempt to at least stabilise, if not reverse, that particular trend.
So why is it then so important to help the bee population in the UK?
Well, across the world, pretty much at least 30% of our food supply depends on bees, but bees are integral in a lot of other things. For instance, seed production, cotton for clothing, all sorts of things when one wouldn't even think. Dairy products, for instance, are highly dependent on bees to produce seed, to produce alfalfa, which is one of the main forage crops for dairy cows. So, bees are an integral part of our environment, and we really need to look after them.
Interesting. But bees tend to be something that sting people. Isn't this dangerous for our customers?
Not necessarily. Solitary bees are very docile. They don't produce honey, so they have nothing to defend, and they really aren't going to start a fight with people. They would far rather go somewhere else and get on with their lives. They really aren't out to sting people.
So our shoppers have nothing to fear from the bees?
Absolutely nothing to fear. A lot of the solitary bees, the sting is not even strong enough to pierce through the skin, so absolutely no danger there whatsoever.
So over your left shoulder there we see one of the bee hotels, and could you just give us a quick description of what they're actually made of? What's the material?
Right, well, the outer chassis is made from timber sourced from sustainable sources. The inner section is made from bamboo, again from a sustainable source, and cardboard tubes. These are all in various different diameters because different bee species like different diameter tubes, and we know that particular species are actually very, very fussy about the size tube that they use. For instance, Osmia rufa, the one that we hope will take up residence, likes a tube of 7.8 millimeter in diameter. Others like a 6, there are others that like a 10 millimeter. And then with the bamboo tubes, we've got a whole range of different sizes to accommodate various other species and potentially some of the wasps that may want to move in. And these aren't stingy wasps. These are things like the wood wasps that also are very benign and actually very, very docile and not aggressive at all.
Great, Robin. One last question. What do you think of Sainsbury's as a company to initiate this kind of a program?
I think it's brilliant. It's a very, very small part that will have a significant impact. It is something that isn't going to change the way they do business at all, or it doesn't impact on the way they do business at all, but will have a significant impact on the local environment. And we know from previous work done, bees in urban environments do exceedingly well because of the amount of forage available. They just don't have accommodation. So providing accommodation, we're certainly going to make a significant positive impact on local bee populations.
Robin, thank you so much for your time.
Not a problem.